Bernie Sanders does have a certain problem with women.
Bernie Sanders makes my skin crawl.
If you are still supporting Sanders, it's kind of showing your sexism.
It's really hard to imagine who the voter is beyond the Bernie bro.
Pretty white, pretty male.
He appeals to younger voters, but not women of color, people of color in general.
You're wrong.
I'm 70 years old, and I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter.
I'm a feminist, a mom, a teacher.
I'm an Arab immigrant.
I'm indigenous.
I'm a gay man.
And I'm a mom of two.
I'm a black woman.
Boricua.
Soy Latina.
I'm an immigrant.
57-year-old showgirl.
And I support Bernie Sanders for my patients.
Why should black women choose an older white male when they can choose a woman or even a woman of color?
Which candidates have impressed you the most tonight?
So far, Bernie Sanders.
I would have to agree, Bernie Sanders.
I don't see how Bernie Sanders transforms into a messenger black and brown people will respond to.
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
I love the man.
I see him as a not pro-woman candidate.
Being pro-woman means encompassing a holistic view of equality.
He's uniting people across demographic lines for the things that will benefit all of us.
Universal health care.
Universal child care.
Affordable housing. Free education.
The Green New Deal.
Humane immigration policy.
A politics where we care for the most vulnerable.
He has stood with the LGBTQ community since the 70s.
Including times when it was not popular to do so.
He's the only candidate to have the backbone.
This agenda is a part of the black agenda.
Specifically because he makes the skin of millionaires and billionaires crawl.
He says the same thing every time.
Which apparently some pundits find boring, but I like a man with a moral compass.
He's consistent.
He's consistently been about the same policies for over 50 years.
He's real.
He's not afraid to name his opponent.
And you can believe him.
There's no big donors to answer to.
So who will he represent when he's in office?
Black, brown, white, poor. He knows that humanity itself is worth saving.
And we can trust him to guide us out of the morass that we're in.
That's why I'm for Bernie.
I support Bernie Sanders.
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 I'm with Cardi B on this one.
Yike Bernie Sanders.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I support Bernie Sanders because now is not the time for thinking small.